Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to iRacing in the Skippy series. It is the season finale in Mount Panorama, or Bathurst. This is quite an interesting car for this track, and quite an interesting track overall. So it's going to be a crazy week. Race number 2 for the week. Oh, I already have to start going, but it's race number 2 for the week. I'll show you a clip as to why. It's pretty ridiculous.
Still there? Hold your line. Clear on the right. You got one on your right. Still there? Hold your line. Clear on the right. You go. Wheel man.
Bump draft?
Green, green, green.
Here we go.
10 to go.
Such a short light. I wasn't ready. I was not ready at all. Gem Knight is up there in second place. He's been very quick here. He had himself a fantastic race in our first attempt. But this time he's trying for a win, which I think he has the pace to do. I'd like to try for a podium. It's a matter of keeping it clean. This is not an easy place to do such things. As you will see as we head towards the crazy mountain part, if you're not familiar with the track. This is more a rally stage than it is a racetrack.
Or just as well in the last race.
Yeah, you got that down, don't you? Here we go. Big log jam here. There's nowhere anybody can
like
go.
Last time.
This is much more log jam than it was last time. I'm a little concerned. And Francis Sears a little bit offline there, so I'm going to back off so that we don't end up running into each other as we go down the hill. Oof! That was scary. This is really the dicey part of the track. We got one that's offline here. That's going to really stack us up.
Did you survive?
I survived, but it's not over yet.
Clear on the right. Or on your right.
Launch out of here.
Clear on the right.
Very nice.
What happened?
It was just a weird stack up. Like everybody got each other offline because of the stack up. One car missed the first part of the turn and messed the whole thing up. Oh, now they're in the grass behind me.
Well,
who knows what's going on? Alright. Watch for a move to the left of us. I don't like to be over there, personally. Ran a little bit wide there because I was actually worried about the car behind me rear-ending me. Really looked like it was going to happen.
Got one on your
I
left.
basically missed that chicane because I was so worried I was going to get rear-ended.
9. Still there? Hold your line. You're in fourth place. Still there. Clear on the left.
Oof. That was not the place to be trying too wide. Actually, it is. It's a very legitimate passing opportunity. I just don't think it was quite the move he may have thought it was. Wasn't quite there. These are the turns we're supposed to live through. Okay. Let's all sort out a little bit here. Let's try to get some gaps in this field. But we have to stay in the draft because draft is really important. I have him muted. Who's he unhappy with?
Everybody.
Car on your left.
There was some tomfoolery happen, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone keeps trying to make like passes on the mountain. And shockingly, it doesn't work.
Who would have guessed?
Wide.
You got one on your left. Still there? Hold your line.
Okay, alright.
All clear, all clear. Go right.
Oh, we got another one in the wall there.
All clear, all clear.
Oh man. Wait till you see the way I just managed to not die. I should not have gotten away with that one.
Sounds like the best ones to get away with.
Ran way wide off of Skyline and was in the dirt all the way through.
This is fun.
No, it really wasn't. Well, this is not nearly as good as our first race was. I was like battling for a podium and really feeling in the groove. Feel a little all over the place right now. A lot of it depends on the cars that are around you, if you feel comfortable racing them or not. And to be honest, not feeling so comfortable right now. We'll try and buckle down and make some headway. Still a long ways to go. Still a lot of walls for people to hit. We still have a car that's intact. We can pass two of them in front of us. Then we'd have a decent shot of having a decent points finish for the day. We shall see. I knew this would be the craziest of the tracks that we would go to. I didn't expect to have the amazing results here. I just wanted to live through it, really. Alright, he's a little wide here, but like I said, there's no sane passing opportunity when you're going up the mountain here. This is all single file stuff. All you can do is try to force them into an error. And hope you can slip by. Well, let's not run wide there. It's very strange. In qualifying, I was able to do that turn flat out, no problem. All of a sudden in the race, I don't feel quite too confident in doing that. It's not as though the setup is any different qualifying to race. A decent exit, not a great exit. It's not going to give us a very good drafting opportunity down the straightaway. Pretty strung out field. I wish I hadn't had my off. I think we could have held those two back for a little longer. Let's see how it goes here. Ooh, skatey. Too much curb. At this juncture, it looks like our race is going to be to try and get back to the top 5 here.
2 minutes 31.685.
It's one of the things I've tried to focus on getting better at is keeping cool under weird races where things are chaotic at the start. I don't know if I did a particularly good job of it here. I certainly let some of the stuff get to me a little bit too much. He's running wide here. I don't like this at all.
Still there.
He will have the inside line right here, so they're clear. I don't like it because it's costing us time. We're losing contact with a 10. Which means that 5th would be the highest we could possibly do. Which isn't bad. I wouldn't be disappointed with that. In opposite land, I wouldn't be disappointed. I would just be mad because of the stupid thing that happened in the first race. from what I think was a pretty guaranteed podium. Again, a little bit late back to the gas there. Not as bad, but you see he's pulling me at the beginning of the straightaway, which is not what we need if we're going to make that draft pass stick. So now I'm not going to catch him until the kink, and I'm not super keen on making that pass. At this juncture. If we had a bigger gap behind us, maybe, but we really don't. Only 1.4 seconds. I'd rather us stretch this out and settle it between the two of us. Okay, he missed this turn completely. Really screwed me up.
2 minutes 32.032.
32, that's no slouch of a lap time for the race. I'll lock up there. That's fine. We're still in draft distance and ahead of his draft distance. Let's get ourselves a clean visor. As we close in on halfway through this race. It's going to be tooth and nail to try and get this top 5, I believe. I think overall I have the pace to do it. It's just trying to find the place to do it. Flirting with that wall, my friend. I'd be a little surprised if none of the cars ahead of us ended up having a little wall contact. Or even more surprised with the pack running real close together behind us. I don't feel quite as good through the top of the mountain here as I did in qualifying. Car just felt really, really good in qualifying. That was a nice run there. We can maintain this and keep close. She's just... Oh no! That was big contact. That had to have hurt the car. Unless that was just netcode again.
Car on your left. Still there?
Pulled out for this move a little early, so I didn't get a lot of draft, but it should be enough to clear.
Keep right there.
I'd be surprised if his car wasn't pretty hurt from that.
All clear, all clear.
Bit too much inside curve, but was able to hold on to it. Yet now the group behind us is much closer. Which is why I wanted that to happen cleanly instead of an incident like it was.
2 minutes 31.779.
Yeah, here he goes for another one. Amazingly, his car seems fine.
All clear, all clear. 5 to go at the line.
I don't really understand how. Unless, like I said, it was just a netcode error. So it really looked like he clobbered it. Kind of playing the draft here. It's not impossible he could work his way up to us.
Got one on your right. All clear, all clear. Got one on your right.
That's how you do it right there. That is how you set up a drafting
Clear
pass.
on the right.
Really screwed us up big time. Well, this is going to be very interesting. So now it's a 4-car pack. She's hitting the wall again. I don't understand. Anytime I breathe on the wall, my car is just completely destroyed. It makes me nervous following him. Because what if it was really damaged and now he's about to go off? I didn't get a 0 or anything there. But I definitely touched it. Car feels okay. Yeah, I think it's fine. But man, the 4 being slowed down the hill like that really kind of screwed everything up. And there he goes.
Got one on your
Spun
left.
by the 11.
Stay right. All clear, all clear.
Hopefully, that's the end of the chaos.
2 minutes 33.404.
Because I've had just about enough of it. TBH. Been pretty chill for you?
Yeah, me and the guy behind me are matching times.
It's been pretty chaotic back here.
So, skippies.
Yeah, this is the most skippies I think I've seen all season. Somehow this dude that I was following, like, slammed into the wall and was fine. Hey, there we go. That's an actual good line through there. Could we possibly stretch this out and get out of drafting distance? That would be amazing if we could. Unlikely, but it would be amazing. Alright, there's no draft here, so we should be able to take this flat. In theory. Yep. Very nice. Last trail braking there. On the gas and on the brake. Keep it going straight. Perfect. That was that was as good as I can ask for the car to do there.
I think second and third kind of ran into each other or something.
Yeah, it's very hard not to here. Like, it's just so easy to screw each other up.
I think somebody tried to pass in that uphill left-hander.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Because that's why I just gained a bunch of time.
Trying not to push this turn too much.
But they can keep fighting.
Because I don't think there's a
That'd be
ton of
great.
time to gain there. But a lot to lose if you miss it. Same for this one. See, overall, that's a pretty conservative line. That was a damn good lap. A 30.6.
2-7.
That's really good. I don't know what just clicked over, but it feels like I just feel way more comfortable in the car. Probably just getting out of the pack is what did it. I mean, if the three of them want to crash, I wouldn't be upset.
What place are you in?
5th. I fell down to 7th after the incident. I almost just crashed into the pedigree turn. I should not have been talking.
Right. Clear on the
Yeah, I
right.
tried not to talk on the hill.
Well, make that 6th. It's... I can't explain it, but I can talk like this. I can do commentary while racing all day long. It's perfectly fine. But as soon as I try to talk to someone or like carry a conversation, I cannot focus at all on driving, and I don't know why. Okay, we got away with another one. It's still happening. Okay, now I think we're back in line. Make that 2 times I've gotten away with one.
Good job. Skyline?
Yep. This is like the total opposite race of the last one.
Means you're pushing harder.
Got one on your left. Keep right there.
Okay, we're very well clear this time.
All clear.
Dude's missing his front wing. Obviously, it's not hurting him too much. I just realized the car I'm racing is completely missing his front wing.
All right, man.
And nose
This
cone.
is fine.
Probably faster.
Less weight.
Less drag. Well, probably not. It's just flat in the front now. You would think it would be really slow.
32.767.
I think it actually opens up. I know with the Nissan you can see their feet if the front falls off.
Well, that's not supposed to happen.
No.
But it's fine as long as you tow it out of the environment.
Yep.
Alright, we're going into this turn. Let's not talk to Jem. That is a silly thing to do. Hey, that's the right way to do it. Good job, me. I think this race is actually going to be a nice summary of our Skippy season. Messy, but we made it through, and we had okay results. That's pretty much the summary of the whole season. It was nice to get the win in there. It's been a long time since an outright win in iRacing. But overall, probably not my favorite series that I've run. I've learned a lot as far as driver versus driver, you know, like racecraft stuff. How to be a little bit more elbows up at times. But it's overall just not my favorite style of road racing. It's more in line with like short track racing than super speedway racing, I guess. It's your late model short track action rather than your NASCAR super speedway action, or just NASCAR action, but in the terms of road racing.
All clear, all clear.
We're gonna do this again, I see. With Mr. No Wing.
White flag, one more lap to go.
White flag, trying to fight for our top 5. Really close there. I could probably try and make the move here, but I'd rather do it on the straightaway,
Got about 5 laps.
because otherwise he's going to get the draft move. Oh, I tried to have a really good run out of this turn by backing off early, and it did not work. We will probably still get there, though. Go, car, go.
Got one on your
He
left.
moved over a little, but not too much.
Keep right there. All clear, all clear.
That's an interesting turn, because you can really make the inside line work. A lot of turns that you try to make that move in, you'll just push wide. But for some reason here, it's actually somewhat effective. Now what we really need to do is make more than a 7/10 gap on the mountain so that he can't draft past us on the backstretch. Easier said. Although he had a little bobble there. Let's try and hit this curve, make sure we hit it and get flat. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, that was just about perfect. Just about perfect. That's going to give us a decent gap. We still got one to make. And we did it. All right. 7/10. That's what I needed. Or wanted. We'll see if it's what we needed. Pushed him out to the grass there. Yeah, I don't think he'll be able to close that. 5/10 is about the limit. Closing a little bit. He'd really have to dive bomb in here. I don't think he will.
Only took me 12 weeks.
Hey, you did it!
I did it! And 0x.
Nice. Good job.
Guess that's what happens when you race it. Your favorite
You
track.
tried there. Yeah, for all that happened, I'm happy with a top 5.
There's the flag. It's over.
It was a
Great
messy
job,
one.
driver.
Need to check the replay, Edwin, from the first.
All right, what's your final thoughts on the Skippies, even though you only did half a season?
I did more than half.
You missed 5 races.
I wouldn't do it again.
You know what? I think I'm going to say the same. It was interesting. It was worthwhile. But I don't have any real desire to return.
No. Maybe for Bathurst race, but I think the last one will be next season. Or maybe this may have been the last Bathurst race. I don't know.
Why?
They cycle tracks every 3 seasons.
Oh, I see what you mean. All right, that wraps up this season of iRacing. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you're looking forward to more iRacing in the future. Who knows what I might do? Leave your suggestions in the comments if you know the iRacing series is. And we'll see you next season.